Hello, Internet friends. I went to go visit the beautiful state of Montana. And one of the really cool things about Montana, they don't have sales tax. How friggin' cool is that? So if you decide to go to Glacier National Park, you should really do it. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. Well, the first part of the journey, if you're from the Northwest or from the Rocky Mountains or whatever, and when you go there, you're like, okay, there's nothing significant about this. And then you turn around the corner and you see the glaciers and it just takes your breath away. It's so beautiful. One of the things I didn't like about this journey, though, was the lack of width in the roads. Oh my gosh, why did the roads have to be so damn narrow? And why did the drop-offs have to be so sharp? I know, I'm silly. But it was just beautiful. I couldn't even ask for better. And it's really nice in the summertime when you come up here because it's cool. It's nice and cool. I think it was like in the 60s. And down on lower elevations, it was in the 90s. So the 30-degree temperature difference, oh, my middle-aged body really liked that. Anyway, so when we were driving around, I was looking for wildlife, and I saw a ram going up a rock face, but that was pretty much it for the park, or at least this part of the park. When we pulled over to eat our lunch, we sat down at a picnic table, and I heard some rustling in the bushes. I was like, oh my gosh, it's a bear! It's gonna eat us! And so I looked, and of course, it was just a little tiny bird making a lot of noise. The other birds didn't make as much noise as this thing did. These juncos, little cartoon characters. And so the wildlife that I saw when I was in Montana, we saw a moose, a bald eagle. Can you believe this? A bald eagle flew right in front of our vehicle. It was so cool. I had never seen one close up. Groundhog. And that's about it. But that was pretty cool. I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed my time in Montana. And I like the people there. They're not nearly as relaxed as the people in Idaho are, but they're very good people. And one of the things that I noticed about people in Montana, and if you're thinking about moving to Montana, you really, really need to know this. Montanans, I guess you could call them, do not like strangers. They do not want people moving there. They've had a lot of Californians moving there, and they do not like it. I was at one place or one resort or whatever, and some guy walked up to us, and he's talking to us. He's like, yep, I'm 5th generation in Kalispell. And what else? Oh, and then when I went to a gun store, the guy there is like, yep, I was born here. I'm from here, even though he didn't really live there most of his adult life, and his wife was from Beaverton. It's all right. So anyway, they just don't want foreigners moving in there, and foreigners meaning people who are Americans who aren't from there. Just stay out. Anyway, so I went to a gun store there, and I wanted to look at those North American firearms guns, like the 2-inch 22s. And gosh, those things are so neat. I wish I could have fired it. I didn't even dry fire it because it's a 22. Anyway, so they gave me 2 of the guns to walk around, and the door's wide open. I'm walking around the store, and I start looking at the magazines because I have a 9mm. And lo and behold, I found this 33 rounds. Can you believe that? I'm going to the gun range, and I'm never going to have to load again. And then I was at some Army-Navy store, and I found this knife. Can you believe that? It's so awesome. Look at that. I wear it just for conversation purposes only. And then here's the deer. I'm standing in my car with my body hanging out of the sunroof, and I'm filming these silly things. And I'm yelling at him, hey, fellas, can we be friends? Come on, I'm a deer too. I swear, I'm a good deer. Let's be friends. And of course, they snub me and walk away. Assholes. All right, Internet friends, thanks for watching.